So we are going to do one last problem on how to use this reducing fractions flowchart. So again, my denominator is boxed in green and my numerator is boxed in blue. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the very beginning and I'm going to ask myself, can the numerator, which is 33, and the denominator, which is 66, be divided by 2? Well, I'm not sure, so I'm going to go ahead and find out. So I immediately see that 33 does not divide into 2. 33 divided by 2 is not an even number, so that does not work. However, 66 divided by 2 does give me 33. But I know that both of them have to work in order for me to use that number. So I gave it a try. I did divide by 2. And then I came back up here, but it didn't work. So I just moved along. So now I'm going to ask myself, how about 3? Do each of these go into 3? So I notice that 33 divided by 3 is 11. And 66 divided by 3 is 22. So that one does work. So I went in and I divided by 3. And now I come back to my box and I'm going to give it another try. However, I noticed that 11 does not go into 3 evenly, and 22 does not go into 3 evenly either. So that means I am done with this box. And I'm going to move along to 5. And I'm going to see how this one goes. So I immediately noticed when I try to divide 11 by 5, I do not get an even number. So that one does not work. And then I give 22 divided by 5 a shot, but that does not work either. That is also not an even number. So that means I am done with 5. So I'm going to move right along. And I'm going to try 7 now. So I noticed that when I divide 11 by 7, I do not get an even number. Same thing happens when I divide 22 by 7. I do not get an even number. So that means I am done with 7. So now the last number I'm going to try is 11. I notice that when I divide 11 by 11, I end up with 1. And then when I divide 22 by 11, I notice that I end up with 2. So these numbers work because they are both divisible by 11. So I'm going to add a line there, my fraction line, and then that means I came down here and I divided by 11, and now I have to come back up again, and I'm back in the 11 box. So now I'm going to try dividing by 11 again, because that is what my flowchart tells me I have to do. However, when I divide 1 by 11, I do not get a whole number. And then it's same thing for 2. When I divide 2 by 11, I do not get a whole number. So that means I am now done with 11. So then I come here, and that means I am done with my whole problem. So what this means is that 33/66, or 33 over 66, can be reduced to 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 is our reduced or simplified fraction.